All right, good afternoon, everybody. We're really pleased with our win on Saturday. I thought our guys did a great job of preparing for Western Illinois throughout the week, and we challenged our team to take it one day at a time. We always do that, and I thought our guys really stayed in the moment and were ready to go on Saturday. Offensively, we got off to a good start after the defense got us the ball, and we scored first possession, which was good for us. They get some energy in the building, and the crowd was a home field advantage, so we're always appreciative of that when we play at home. And we go into the locker room at halftime, up one score, and we're disappointed that we missed some opportunities to score points, but still felt good about a number of the things that we were doing and really challenged our team to come out the second half. And we did that again. We scored first possession, and then defensively we were really solid the second half. And one thing that really helped us in the game, our kickoff team created a lot of good field position for us. I thought Brady kicked the ball really well. In our coverage unit, we tackled him on the 11 one time and the 15 another time and drew a penalty on another one. So we had him inside the 22 times, and we punted once, and the ball ended up on their own 5-yard line. So field position played a big part in the game too. Overall, really excited for the week here, coming off a win, but we got to get over it and get ready for a very good Missouri State team.
All right, we'll open up the questions in the room. So, Tom, go ahead.
What are you seeing out of Missouri State here? Why are they having a nice season?
Well, it's a very experienced team. 9 seniors starting on defense, 6 seniors starting on offense, and big, strong, physical on defense, run around and can really play the run well, and sticky pass coverage. And then offensively, I think their quarterback, has made a difference. He can hurt you with his feet, and he's throwing the ball well. And, so they're a very balanced team. They've added a couple receivers to their group from the spring they're helping them. So they're a different team than they were in the spring, and they're having good results because of it.
What's made Ty Shannon here successful for you guys this year? Had another sack on Saturday, and it's going to help down that outside backer spot for you.
Yeah, I think the one thing that you always get from Ty is great effort. And, early in his career, we had him at safety, and we moved him outside linebacker, and he bought in. And we were pleased with that because we felt like with his aggressive style of play and his effort, he can really give us a boost there, and that's turned out to be true. So we're really pleased with that, and we keep looking for him to do that throughout the rest of the season.
Your sack totals, I feel like you might be the only guy with multiple sacks. Is that part of what makes you guys tough defensively? Is the ability to bring some different guys on pressures?
Well, I think that's been a long tradition of ours for years with the 3-4 system, is trying to gain an advantage by bringing different guys. The last few years it's been a lot more secondary guys, and I think you'll see teams doing that, but we probably do it more than a lot of other teams. Change up who's coming, try to confuse the protections, beat the protections, and our defensive staff works very hard on that early in the week and throughout the year. This just doesn't happen during the season, but looking throughout the year and then working on those techniques to pass rush. And then the credit really goes to the players. So you got to put forth great effort and stay relentless on pass rush, because everybody's going to get blocked. It's those guys that don't stay blocked and can really keep tracking the quarterback and go with great effort, and that's how you get sacks.
Kind of the same questions last week. Anybody you anticipate to rejoin your team here after injury?
Well, we hope to get some guys back. I think, we got a chance with Isaiah Smith. We have a chance with Jalen Morrison. So those will be big boosts to our team if we can get some guys back. And that always helps you when, guys are out and then they return to the lineup. Last week, Christian Cochran came back and had a couple catches, and those things really help your team.
What have you thought of the nose guard spot there as the team kind of had to deal with Jalen Morrison?
Well, I think it's been good. Shandon has come in and played well, and we knew a year ago that he may have to do that, and we've moved him from end to nose, so he plays both positions. Craig Orlando has gotten some playing time, and then Elijah Beach has come in and done a nice job, and he shows up on the stat chart because he's playing better and playing with better pad level, and we'll keep looking to improve those guys. But one thing that when guys are out, the depth of your team really should improve, and we've seen that to be true.
Open up to any questions in the Zoom for anybody? Devin, go ahead.
Coach, it felt like this week your guys' run game was kind of back up to what we saw in that spring level. Kind of what do you think made the difference this week as far as the run game goes?
Yeah, I think we had a good plan going in. Otis gave us a boost, coming back. Gavin was real good on the perimeter and gave us a boost, in his first extended play. So, but the guys up front got a block, and then on the perimeter, I thought we did a good job, had consistent blocking out on the perimeter too. So this is a team, and a run game is interesting. All 11 guys got to do it to have a successful play, especially if you get an explosive play. And the running backs got to run hard downhill, get the ball where it needs to go, but you got to do it with all 11 guys. And then I think we added Quincy a little bit in the run game. That gives the defense something else to think about and something else to defend. And so the credit goes to the players and the coaches for putting together a good plan, but also executing that plan.
From a morale standpoint, how important was it to get a win this past week and kind of get that monkey off your back as far as getting a conference win?
Well, it's always good for your morale when you win. You feel better. When you're on the right side of the scoreboard, you feel better. We've been growing up, we feel better when we win. And our team feels better, but we got to get over it, just like we did in the previous weeks, and we got to move forward and get ready for a really good opponent.
Thanks, Coach.
Taylor, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, how did, I know you kind of mentioned it a little bit earlier, but how did having Otis back in the lineup on Saturday kind of give you a spark? We haven't seen a performance like that out of him since week 1.
Yeah, I think it gives us a huge spark. If you saw the game, the first third down, he made a guy miss, broke a tackle to move the chains, and that kind of set the tone for the whole drive and really set the tone for the afternoon. And then 2 other plays, a big run play and another screen play later where he flipped the field position. So it was really helpful and good to see him back in the lineup. Not only are those big runs important to us, sometimes those 3 and 4 and 5 yard runs, like the touchdown run where he ran through a tackle to get over the goal line. Those are really important to our team and give us a big boost.
You had mentioned Jason Shelley as well. What are you expecting your defense to kind of do to slow him down, especially after a big game at NDSU this past weekend?
Yeah, that's a tough task. He's can hurt you with his legs in the run game. He throws the ball well, makes all the throws. So, I think you got to mix it up on him and try to confuse him a bit. But he's got experience. This isn't a first-year player. He has experience and is playing a lot of snaps this year. So the challenge will be to contain him. And, the hard part is sometimes when there's no plan when you drop back to pass and the quarterback takes off to run, you got to do the best you can at that. And then you got to give up some coverage to do that. So we'll have to try to do the best we can at containing him, and hopefully we can get him to hold the ball a little bit and get them to have some negative plays. That's what we do every week, is try to get the offense that we're playing to have some negative plays and force him into some mistakes. But he's done a very nice job for their football team.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Nick, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, the first touchdown, Jake Richter to Bo Belquist, both of them continue to be just really good receivers in the offense. Just what's continued to make them develop into those big threats offensively?
Well, they both love football, and they practice hard. And we think guys really continue to get better when they practice hard. I know Jake was out early in the year, and this was a guy that he was not comfortable at all being out. He was constantly looking for ways to stay in shape and keep competing, and his timeline for return really accelerated. He was supposed to be out longer than he was, but I just really believe attitude had something to do with his healing and wanting to get out there. And both he and Bo practice really hard. They've got good hands. They got a good feel for football. You know, you can use them on a number of different plays and type of routes. And, you know, when they hook up there for that touchdown, that was a play that we have a lot of fun practicing. And we want to use the talents of our players. You know, and Jake's able to throw the ball and had to throw it on the run because there was a little pressure, but made a good play to Bo and really gave us a big lift to get out in front 7-0 on Saturday.